What's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you guys today a little stressed. I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk about my stress, but fuck it, you guys are family. And if I can't complain to you guys, then who the fuck can I complain to, right? So just be patient, you guys. The budget is going to be done on Friday, and then I will feel like my normal self. You guys just don't know how many times I have been crunching numbers all fucking morning. Had some numbers wrong, had thought I had completely figured out these salaries, and then didn't have the shit right, and had to do the formulas over, and it has completely fried my brain. So bitch, I need this right now. I need to have fun with my folks, okay? Laugh, bullshit, gossip and whatnot, so that I can become Rocky again, okay? And then when I take my ass back to work, then I'm gonna be officially Roxanne. So just y'all, come on now, y'all, let's get loose. Why am I here? Because we watched the damn BET Hip Hop Awards last night. You guys know I love to do reviews for their award shows. BET always gives me what I need. This was actually one of the better BET Hip Hop Awards, okay? They touch and go with them Hip Hop Awards. They try to, do very well with the regular BET Awards, but them Hip Hop Awards is some years it's on, some years it's off. This year was pretty good, you guys. So you know how we do. We're going to talk about the host. We're going to talk about the awards. And we're going to talk about the performances. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, so first up, you guys, let's talk about the host, DJ Khaled. Actually, I was very concerned for having him as a host. We've seen him do some hosting for some other little things. I don't remember what it was for, though. I'm not quite sure where I remember him hosting, but I had remembered that I would be annoyed with the fact that he would be up there yelling and talking. I actually felt like this time he did very well. Maybe it's because he was more in his element. Where did we see him host before, you guys? Can you remember? If you can remember, let me know in the comments. But maybe because he was in his element, being around all these hip-hop folks, he was a little bit more comfortable in it. But I was cool with DJ Khaled. Even with his ad-libs and his not reading off the prompter and just kind of putting his own self in it, I never got annoyed. So that was cool. And you guys know that DJ Khaled, as much as we love him, he can be quite the annoyance. His son, okay, my son calls him the most important person in the world. Okay, he is legendary, Joe says. Anyway, Assad the cutest, and even though he's annoying, it is just always good to see men, completely just love their child and their family like that. So it was fine. What did you guys think about DJ Khaled? Did he get on your nerves, or were you okay with it too? The awards. Now this year, every year we talk about the fact that they only give out 2 or 3 awards. The show is more about performances and ciphers, but and let's see, this year probably was no different. We gave out 4 awards. Okay, so let's go down the list. First award was Hustler of the Year. All right, Cat Williams came out. He's all docile and gentle. Still love Cat Williams. I wish he could just stay right. He get right, but he don't stay right. Anyway, he presented Hustler of the Year award. That went to Cardi B. I was happy for her. This definitely was her night. She got up there in all of her Cardi B-like ways. It is a lot to take, but when you get it in small doses, then it's not too bad. She has a lot to be excited for because she definitely hustled last year. Okay, what the bitch say? Okay, dropped 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working this hard as me? I couldn't really remember the lyrics, and then I had to, it was coming slowly, y'all. But I was happy for her. She won Hustler of the Year award. Okay, then we got Irv Gotti and the cast from Hip Hop Tales. They plugged the show. It was coming on after the BET Awards, the Hip Hop Awards last night. What do you guys think about the show? Like, I watched it, and it's nothing I can do. I can live with it or without it, okay? But what about Irv Gotti? And every time you see her, he just be smiling, and I say, oh, he's kind of a little special, a little bit. I shouldn't say that, y'all. I know you guys get upset when I say stuff like that, so y'all forgive me. Anyway, after they plugged their show, they presented Best Collabo, Duo, or Group, and that went to DJ Khaled, okay, featuring Rihanna and Bryson Tiller for Wild Thoughts. That was a no-brainer. Bryson and Rihanna weren't there, but DJ Khaled was there, and he was thankful for them working on his album, okay? okay? These DJs is coming up, ain't they? Got their own fucking albums and got big stars singing on them. I ain't mad. Then we had Dave East, Keisha Kaur, and Black China, and they came out to present Best New Hip Hop Artist, okay? And I'm sure you know who that went to, Cardi B. Let's talk about Keisha Kaur's outfit. Now, I love Keisha to death, I do, even though she is getting married to my man. It's so funny, on her commercial, she says that nobody saw anything in Gucci Mane. And I was just like, girl, let me tell you something. I tried to tell everybody a long time ago. I think it was the BET Awards, the Hip Hop Awards, the second year. There was one year when Gucci Mane was on everybody's fucking song, like Usher's, you know, that Spotlight song, and he had it was the year that The State versus Radrick Davis came out, okay? He was every fucking where, and back then I told you guys that he was cute and nobody believed it, okay? I was just like, I see the potential there, because he had like this bright ass smile and his teeth and everything, and everybody was just like, no, 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 no. And now look, I know a lot of you guys still don't think Gucci Mane. I don't think he's cute. I think he's sexy. Like, he's just something about him, y'all. I just love me some goo-wop. Anyway, I think that they are the cutest little couple. This outfit that Keisha Kaur has, now she has the body to die for sure. I'm sure some enhancements, also her working out, and you know, she seems to be very dedicated to that. The outfit was just a little bit much for me. Just a little bit much. But like I said, she looked good in it. Black China, you know, she also had on her little netting. But God, her next to Keisha Kaur, who's Black China's not even really big. I mean, she's, you know, shapely, but she's not big. But she looks so fucking broad and big next to Keisha. Keisha must be tiny. Okay, and Davies is the new sex symbol of, you know, 2017. That's all I see is his name everywhere. So that was the third award. And then we had Michael Chavez. Was that his name? He was a football player that had kneeled. Okay, and he was talking about, you know, standing up for, you know, civil rights of the black people and, you know, not being, you know, all of that stuff that we've been talking about with Colin Kaepernick and everything. Anyway, he went on to present Album of the Year, and the Album of the Year went to Kendrick Lamar for Damn. Okay, y'all know West Coast, nigga. West Side loves me some K. Dot. He was not there. I think Kendrick Lamar is probably still on tour. So that was it. Just those 4 awards. There were more, you know, people won more awards, but that's all they televised. So let's talk about the ciphers next. So the ciphers, okay, now I'm just going to tell you that I was not impressed, except for, obviously, the one that everybody is talking about, which we will get to. I don't know, like, maybe the ciphers, like, nothing really, except for one, really stood out. That Mayon, am I saying his name right? Ooh, he is cute, girl. All them nigga was buff and everything. I was like, oh yes. Anyway, I'm jumping ahead. Let me go in order of the ciphers. The first ciphers, everybody was from South Florida. Okay, we had Ball Greasy. We had your boy Zoe Dollars. We had Ski Mask, the Slump God. I'm telling you, child, every year I do these fucking awards, I find out that I am getting older and older, okay? It is a reminder when you got to tell a motherfucker that their name is Ski Mask, the Slump God. Who the fuck is gonna be saying that long ass thing when they introducing you? Can you shorten it up? Okay, Slump. Okay, SM to SG. I was just like, what? Anyway, you guys, he performed, and then Denzel Curry. If I remember correctly, I like that Denzel Curry kid. Okay, so they were the first cipher. Second cipher, we had Belly from Southern California. We had Shy, the Prince from Atlanta. We had Fat Joe from New York City. I was not really, you know, none of that really moved me. Third cipher, we had Kaz from South Central LA. We had Cody Shane, which is a girl we always got to represent. Okay, fist pump of righteousness for the girl rappers, black girl rappers out there doing it. We had, and she was from Atlanta, if I didn't say, we had Ali Tomanique from Phoenix, Arizona, and we had JID from East Atlanta. Then we had a special all on its own freestyle from Eminem. And when I tell you guys, first of all, nothing but respect for Eminem. He is one of those rappers that is so clever in their freestyle. You know, you can always tell when people have a prepared freestyle as opposed to, somebody that's able to just really come up with shit off of the top of their head. And Eminem is brilliant at it. When he got up there and got started, you could tell that he was trying to find exactly where he wanted to be in it, because at one point he even was like, let me stop. But he was even able to figure that into his freestyle. And once he really got into the groove of what he was trying to say, the fact that he talked about Donald Trump so eloquently, the shit that we have been trying to say, okay, and that this is a white man who is up there, who is very much emerged into the black culture, the hip hop culture, but also very smart and politically savvy and understanding what is going on in the world today. It was everything that the world needed to hear right now. And even though the world is not watching the BET Awards, you best fucking believe that the world saw that freestyle last night. They didn't see it last night going around on social media. They definitely saw it this morning. That is trending everywhere. And I was just so happy that he got up there and did it. It was so powerful. What about the deep people in the background, just standing there looking like, yeah, that Eminem deep. But you just forgot about anything else that was going on in the background and just really focused on what Eminem was saying. Genius. That's all I can say, genius. So he was technically on his own, not necessarily a cipher, but if he was, then that would have been cipher number 4. Then cipher number 5 was done by Little Sims, and that was another one, fist pump of righteousness, okay, for that black girl magic. I think she was from Atlanta. We had Axel Leon from the Bronx. We had Mysone. I guess I'm saying his name right. Ooh wee, child, if he wasn't just nice with the chest and the arms, and I ain't never heard him, I don't know none of these rappers and shit, but I was like, ooh, I likes me a little bit of this little small mash of my song. We had T Grizzly from Detroit. Actually, I had heard that name before. And then we had, I'm gonna need y'all to help me with this. Is the nigga named Six Lack or is it Black? Y'all know Joe is not here, so he don't help me out, and Jada didn't know none of them. I guess it looked like it would say Black, but it's the number 6 and then LACK. So 6 Lax, Black. What is it, y'all? And he is also from Atlanta. So that was the last cipher. What did you guys think about these ciphers? Like I said, it's nothing that really, with the exception of Eminem and a couple of others diced in there here and there. I wasn't feeling them like I normally would. But y'all tell me what y'all thought on the ciphers. Let's get to the performances. Backing all the way up to the beginning of the show. The show opened with DJ Khaled. Of course, he's the host, and because he's the DJ, he has a plethora of hits, right? Well, he opens up with, I'm so hood. I got my pants up in my waist and something stand there and say, and standing in haste. I'm so hood. You got these goals up in my mouth. You don't know what I'm talking about. Then you know what I'm talking about. I'm out the hood. That shit be jamming, y'all. Let me tell you, when I first moved to Atlanta, that song was like one of the first down south. Like I had made this playlist with just all down south music. It had Independent, INDEPEN. It had that song on it. Something about I'm So Hood, the way the beat comes in, it sounds like a nigga is tripping. It like boom, and that's like it was just like that, y'all. That's one of those things about that Miami sound almost, where it sounds like the damn beat just comes in and hits you. That motherfucking song be so hard. Anyway, you guys, so it was T-Pain, let me calm down. It was Trick Daddy, okay, thick neck Trick Daddy, looking like Beavis and Butthead mixed in together. It was Ricky Rose. Oh, that Rick Ross is thinner, ain't he? He looked good. And Plies. That Plies looked something cute. I don't know what it was. That outfit, I mean, he ain't but a little tiny something either, but it was either the outfit. I like the way that, that shit shimmered on the side. But I was looking at Plies like, ooh, he was just jumping around there. It was good. So I was real cool with the performance of I'm So Hood, y'all. Well, did y'all like it? Y'all like that shit, didn't you? Second, we had the Migos. Now, when you think of the Migos and their biggest hit last year, what would you think that they would perform? Bad and Bougie. That's what I would think, right? I'm sure they're sick of singing it, and it's not a recent hit. As far as if we were just to talk about the year, I mean, that was more so at the beginning of the year than it was now. But still, you know, Bad and Bougie is what these people want to see. But no, the Migos got up there and they performed Too Hottie. And I'm going to tell you what, that fucking audience was looking at them like, okay, now they knew the words, you know, people was out there singing. I mean, fuck, they put the damn camera on Cardi B, and honey, she knew every word. I said, bitch, you better sing your man's song. But the rest of the audience, you know, they wasn't as hype as if they would have been if they would have just went on ahead and did Bad and Bougie. I guess they was really trying to, you know, they was trying to get it together. But yeah, Too Hottie, child. I didn't even know the name of the fucking song. I have never heard that song before. I even asked Siri, and Siri was like, fuck if I know, shit. But I asked Twitter, and my rock stars out there did let me know that the shit is called Too Hottie. I was like, Too Hottie? Okay, song Too Longy. Next, we had Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi got that old stupid ass song that only the kids really like. He looked all of 15 years old. He's probably older, but I was just like, okay, Playboy. And I hear that name often, so he is a well-known rapper, okay? But definitely nobody that I am checking for. But like I said, bitch old, so I know that. So y'all, the babies, they love them some Playboy Cardi. He's a cute enough little kid. Had on a cute little crop sweater. You know, probably was his sister's. I was just like, oh, I like that. I love New York. I actually could have took it. He sang some song called Magnolia. I'm not sure why it's called Magnolia when, you know, he's talking about Millie rocking in New York, but that's neither here nor there. Then we had my boy Gucci Mane. Okay, Goo Wop. He performed on location. I think they said he was at Live. Not sure if that's where he was, but is it Live or Live? I think it's Live, y'all. Anyway, he performed a few songs, a little medley, if you will. Tone It Down, I Get the Bag, The Curve. All right, and like I tell you, y'all know I love me some Gucci, okay? Love this fur. That Gucci is so fucking fly. Next up, we had Yo Gotti, and he did, I'm assuming the song is called Juice, and then he did Rake It Up. Then, lastly, for the performances, we had Cardi B, and of course, she performed Bodak Yellow. Can we talk about that fur coat? Oh my God. You guys don't know this about me, but I you know, well, maybe you do. Like, I'm not super extra, but I be wanting to be real extra. Like, you know, it's a drug dealer girlfriend tendencies in me. I be really wanting to be a certain way, but I have to tone it down sometimes because bitches getting older and you just can't be out there like that. But when I see Cardi B with that fucking coat on, I'm gonna tell you, if I was rich and famous and I could afford something like that, that is a fucking coat that I would buy. Bitch, I would get the hell up out this damn Wrangler and I would be so fucking that fucking coat, that shit was dope. I don't even know who made it. I know I saw it on Instagram, but her whole look, it was so not trying to be extra glamorous, and it was everything. I love that crystal bra that she had on, the bralette. The pants was cute. They were like velvet or velour type of leggings, high-waisted. But that coat was fucking everything. Yes. Even her sunglasses. Anybody out there know who made those sunglasses? Even those sunglasses is fly as fuck. Okay, so that was it for the performances. Lastly, though, let's talk about the tribute for Uncle Luke. Luther Campbell, also known as Luke Skywalker. That's for the way back, you know, back when I was young, okay? Also known as Uncle Luke lovingly nowadays because he done got old and shit. They had a tribute for the whole Miami-based sound of hip-hop that was super duper popular back when I was in high school, and even to this day, I'm assuming the Miami sound is still very popular down that way. And all over. They had a special tribute for him for the I Am Hip Hop Awards, and Rick Ross and Devontae, I'm not sure what his last name is, but he's a football player who had come up in Luther Campbell's football program that he has down in Miami for the community. And this was a kid that went all the way up through the program and ended up becoming a professional football player for the Atlanta Falcons. So it was him and Rick Ross, and they did the dedication to Uncle Luke. But just listening to the people talk about it, you guys just don't understand. Like, because I'm like from that era of music, it was groundbreaking. I can remember 2 Live Crew was always in trouble about the fucking music they did and concerts that they would have and folks getting arrested. So everything that he was talking about as far as the parental advisory and, you know, them just saying some, I mean, back then, and even really kind of today, they were saying some fucking outlandish shit. Okay, nobody was saying pussy back in the day. And even when you hear that in songs now, it still kind of is something that kind of pushes you back. They were so avant-garde, and even if you weren't necessarily just saying some way out shit, just the fact that they were protecting the freedom of speech and being able to express yourself, even if it was in music. I mean, if you could do it in a movie and you could do it in a book, then why can't you do it in a song? Okay, and that's essentially what they were saying, and he fought for that, and it has brought music and hip-hop in particular very, very far. So I was with it, enjoyed the tribute. Luke got up there, and this was his moment to shine, and him talking about, you know, not too many people have given him credit, you know, he said that he, you know, he was the father of hip-hop down south. I was like, okay, listen, we're not gonna get into it. This is your night, Luke. Okay, because I'm sure there are people out there that will have something to say against that, but we ain't even gonna worry about it. Okay, like I said, let Luke have his moment. And then they had the dedication, and you guys on Twitter, I just kept on saying, oh my God, I hope they open with Scars. Like, I just hope they play Scars in the fucking tribute. And you guys, then all of a sudden it was like, Kevin D coming, Kevin D coming, Kevin D coming, Kevin D coming, Kevin D coming. Let me tell you guys something. Bitch, back when I used to go clubbing for real, like when I was like fresh in college, 19, 20, 21 years old, nigga, you didn't have a good ass night at the club unless they played some damn. Okay, it would start off. It would go doom da doom da doom doom da doom da doom. Big booty women, hop to it, doom da doom doom doom. That's how it started. Okay, that shit wouldn't come on. See, in LA, the clubs didn't close till they closed at 2:00 in LA. It was early. So Uncle Luke, they would play Uncle Luke as the closing of the night, nigga. This was where you had to get your damn person that you've been having your eye on the whole fucking time that you was at the club. You grab that nigga, you get him on the dance floor, and then you work his ass out. That was when it happened. So Hoochie Mama would always be the first song. You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama, hood rat, hoochie mama. You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama. Then it would go into, depending on what was happening with the night, you know, if it was somebody's birthday that was celebrating, and of course they would play It's Your Birthday, and everybody would have to get they, you know, dance onto that. All right, and nigga, then you know it would then turn into the coup de grace, which is Scars. You guys, that motherfucking Scars, that shit, because it even speeds up more, because it starts off and then it goes ain't nothing but a something something. I don't know the words, but oh, you guys, I can't even explain to you the excitement of Scars whenever I hear it. Like, that is one of, I done told you guys that there's some songs out there that will automatically make me dance. That fucking song is the one. Okay, what about the breakdown? Do something, let me Scar. That's it. I know you guys was like, bitch, all this Yo, that shit was jamming. I had to dance the entire time that they was up there. You know, Jada was recording me and everything, but you know, bitch had her wig off and, you know, her prison braids. I had my little flimsy damn gown on, you know, titties, no bra, all of that. So I couldn't post none of it. But when I tell you, I danced that entire set. You know, they had to go on and put in that damn French Montana song, which, like, they didn't have to do that because Doodoo Brown, oh, I forgot to tell you, Doodoo Brown was also put into that mix with It's Your Birthday and Hoochie Mama and, you know, Doodoo Brown. So they closed it out because Doodoo Brown used to be the shit. But I tell you, I danced the whole time. Hey, Emma, hey, oh, bitch, I done got sweaty as shit. Oh, it was such a good time. It was a great tribute. I was completely pleased, and that was pretty much how they closed out the night. So, yeah. I had a good time. I had a good time. 2 hours. I think the BET did a very good job. You guys let me know what you think, though. Give me your good, your bad, your ugly. What could you have taken? What could you have left alone? Y'all put all them comments, put them together, and put them down in the comment section below. Nigga, I have been talking for 30 minutes. I'm gonna edit it down, okay? I just be so excited when I talk about when I was young and I used to be dancing. Bitch, I was working at Twerk Out last night. Now, I know you guys, y'all saw my little flick that twerk on Instagram. That's because that's that new shit down in New Orleans. I can't do that. But I could do a regular old booty pop twerk, to Uncle Luke. Yeah, I got that, y'all. I was working that shit out last night. Anyway. I gotta get back to fucking work and work on this dumbass budget. Friday, though, y'all. It's gonna be done. Also, I wanted to say, that this is the anniversary that my mom died 11 years ago. I cannot believe it's been that long. But, yeah, we miss you. I love you so much, Ruby Jewel. I wish you was here every day. But, it's a good year. I had a good time on her birthday. And today, even though with the stress and everything else that's going on, I feel pretty good, too. This is a good year, you guys. But just wanted to give a shout out to my mama. Love her to pieces. Let me get off of here. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.